first thing we do is we turn the gas off. So we can turn it off at the mains, but we don't want to do that. So we turn this one from open, which is up, to down, which is off. Open to off. Open to off. Open to off. And this one here that says cleaning goes from off to open. This cleaning one here is connected to water, which is here. You see it's connected at the bottom. So we need to fill this with water. We turn the tap on to do that. We let it run. So what we're doing now, water's going into here, which is the cleaning bucket. We're going to put all these lines onto water, right? So we're going to, because this is the gas, all the things being sucked out of this, and nothing's being sucked out of that because it's got no pressure, because it's got no gas. We're going to put this into water and we're going to pull things through, right? To connect with it, you then need to connect these things to these little holes here.
Right. So
that this water, which goes through this, into here, so that the beer's not being sucked up from here, or in this case cider. So in that case cider, so that is now, when it sucks it out, it's going to suck out water rather than anything from the barrel.
Right.
The Blue Moon, you pull it off, see that triangular key there, line things up, pop it on there, pulling out, I'm lining it up, and I'm twisting it around, it's gone all the way around, 90 degrees, and then we push that down, we don't have any leakage. Oh yes, there we are. And last one to finish us off. Line it up, make sure it's in properly. Yeah. Turn it. There we go, perfect. Close it down. All good. This is about to overflow, so that's what we need to do, the last thing. Perfect. Back upstairs. So now what we do, we line the buckets up and we can start pouring and pulling these off so it comes off and that'll turn to water. As you can see, we've connected this up to water, so we're pulling off the strawberry rhubarb. What we should notice, this is going to be like pretty much, these lines hold a pint, some lines can hold 4 pints depending how long they are, these are very small lines. What we should notice is at some stage, like now, it's going pale. So, it's number 2. So that one should be lighter than that one, and we'll compare it with water, and this one should be lighter still, which we can quite clearly see is happening. So this is almost entirely water coming out now. Just get another pint very quickly. If we line these up, and can you get these on the camera? So you can see the change is going from pretty much almost clear to like a full pint. And you can see also in the pint, look at that, how fizzy and effervescent that is. Whereas this one's flat, because this is probably 3/3 water, and then this is just the residue, it's all like sort of diffusing itself. So you get one full pint, and then this is all undrinkable. All we're doing here is pulling these off until they're all clear. Now, you don't need to do this. This stage of putting the beer onto water and then putting the water onto Lineclean isn't a necessity. It's just good practice. So you could just put it straight onto Lineclean. I prefer to flush it with water a little bit first, get everything pushed out before putting in Lineclean. Emily's pulling all the taps down. In the interim, she's been downstairs. She's put on her protective gear, putting on her PPE, her protective gloves, goggles, and her protective leather apron. She's added in a quarter of a bottle of lime cleaner, which she's measured out using the measuring jug, which was 1.25 litres for the 50 litres of water. So we've now got 50 litres of water. She's pulled this down now. This is going to go from water to lime cleaner. So we should see this going from nice clear liquid to changing to purple, as this one is starting to do. You can clearly see there, nice purple. So we're going to make sure that these are all running purple. This is purple, so we can turn this one off. Same with this one, so this comes off. This one here is purple, so that can come off. And these two, we're just letting them trickle through a little bit more. What we need to do now, we're going to put on our personal protective equipment, our PPE. And because we're handling these hazardous chemicals, we're going to pour them safely away. We can see in this one that it's got a slight green tinge. That's because the purple line cleaner, when it's in contact with yeast and stuff like that from the beer, it goes from purple to green. Run this one off for a little bit longer until it turns purple. The purple going in, and we want the green to turn purple, which means that it's oversaturated with the line cleaner. Once we've done this, we're going to leave all these taps in the lines, all the line cleaner in the lines for how long, Emily? 45 minutes. Yeah, nice purple colour there. 45 minutes before we flush it back with water. Yeah. We're now pulling through the lines. What we should be seeing is purple. That one's a bit green. 50 litres of line cleaner to go through, so that's 10 litres of line. Sitting there, it'll get rid of all the yeast and start dissolving it, and the act of pulling it all through will just wash it all out. We're just going to fill the bucket up with water. We're going to fill this up with water, then we're going to pull water through. So we're going to do another 50 litres, another 10 minutes time of pulling water through, and then we will switch the lines back over. We've filled this with water now. Emily's switching it up. This releases air out of there, so it's now filled with water. So 1, 2. So something to note is that sometimes these sit down here, so you use this to allow them to go up. We've been pulling the lines through for all 50 litres, which is worked out as 11 minutes. Now, as you can see, the taps are down, nothing's coming out. What's going on downstairs?
The barrel's empty.
Before we go downstairs, we're obviously going to put these up. So we've washed all the water out. This is completely empty now, there's no water in it. Everything's flipped up upstairs. We're just going to take these off and put them back onto the barrels. First one is the Somersby. So what I'm doing, like I did with that, I'm lining it up. It's easier because it's like got gravity work on it. That bit there has gone where the holes line up or where the sticky out bits. Twisting it 90 degrees, grabbing the gas, pushing it down, as we see, starting to fill up. Next one is this Blue Moon. Pulled it out, lined it up. It's not quite lined up, so I'm going to twist it a bit until it lines up. There we are. Turned it, locked it in. So this is the Club Tropicana. There we go, yeah. Yeah, and as you see, you've done it successfully, it's coming up. Yeah. Everything's on properly, incorrectly. We need to now turn these top bits so it fills up. Yeah. So we switch it all to serve. Yeah, so they're all on serve now. And the last thing we do is what? Yes. So all the yellow bits coming up. Great, now I've done those two. And then this bit, yes, comes down. So that is off, and these are all on. So there's water currently in the line. What Emily's doing, bit of air as well, because we've been taking that through. That's coming out straight like that. It's coming out fine. It's coming out like fine. Coming out fine. Coming out fine. So now we need to put the sprinklers on and give everything a little bit of a taste. Make sure it all tastes good. So we've got a tiny amount here to sample. What we did there is we pulled the full water through, so it then went on to air. Doing that is a better method in my eyes, because what it means is that you're not diluting any of the product with water and it comes straight out as product.